no news that Africa's infrastructure need is monumental. And if there's one place where infrastructure investment opportunities abound, it's this continent of over 1 billion people. But make no mistake, driving infrastructure investment in Africa is more than demanding and could be very tricky.
He's the chairman of Africa Infrastructure
The Wharton Club of Africa brought this investment experts together to share their experiences and provide some insights for anyone planning to execute infrastructure projects here. First, they're quick to point out that finance is really not a challenge.
The bottleneck is actually not money. There's a lot of money looking for projects in Africa. The real bottleneck is, developing those projects from being an idea through to the point of actually being something that people can invest in, project development. That is where we lack the skills, we lack the capital, we lack the track record, and this is one of the major bottlenecks.
Even after overcoming those bottlenecks, the one that a would-be investor must watch out for the unexpected.
From negotiating contracts through administering contracts and being ready to enforce them, you must be ruthless. Again, because things don't always go to plan.
African governments have often been blamed for the slow pace of infrastructural development on the continent. Unhealthy bureaucracies make things difficult for investors.
There's a knowledge issue. There's very much an asymmetry of experience and knowledge when you have, smart-suited private sector people, banks and whatever, having to negotiate with governments that are still finding their feet. So there's an element of needing to educate and very often handhold.
Governments still need to let go, open up these sectors, take a few risks. And the thing with taking risks is that given how poor the situation is, it really can't get much worse, even if the risks you take don't pan out. And the upside basically is a lot more than the downside.
But despite all the challenges, they say infrastructure investment remains a profitable venture in Africa.
For infrastructure projects, the ability to make returns above normal financial return, it's more in that sector because there's value to government from the social perspective that encourages them or incentivizes them to give what we call concessions that increases the profitability of your project. A good example of tax breaks, right? Okay, no taxes for 7 years. That's a financial benefit for an investor.
The investment experts, however, warn that with the way Africa is handling its infrastructure challenge at the moment, a lot would need to change to bring about a visible improvement. Deji, Badmus, CCTV, Lagos, Nigeria.